Greetings and salutations. It's Pastor Shagayan. You're now watching The Wrap Up. Welcome. Good to see you. Well, we had quite a bit of a surprise today, and you'll see in the video. But we actually had Patty actually delivering the word tonight. You know, it's like put that pastor to the side. We don't need to hear what he's got to say. Let's hear a real preacher. Hey, but it was good. It was good. I'm wondering if I should tell you about the details or I should make you watch it. I mean, I guess you're going to see it anyways. But very inspirational. It's almost like every time that Sister Patty speaks. Actually, don't like me calling Sister Patty. She opens up a little bit more dimensionally. So yeah, I'm very pleased with what she's doing. I had to tell her tonight. I said, I appreciate you for, basically going along. But sometimes it seems like she believes in the vision so much more. The thing is, I should say it like this. When I know that she's backing the vision, when she's actually with it, then I know we're in a good place. I know that there's no strife, there's no issues. We actually play well together. Oh, believe me, there's times when we've not played together well. So I tell you, I appreciate when we actually work well together. I was reminded of Priscilla and Aquila, the husband and wife duo who came alongside Paul and was helping him out. That's what this kind of reminds me of. And I think because of the nature of ministry when it deals with couples, that is a good example. It's hard to go it alone. It's a lot easier when you have someone that wants to go with you. I have to say, this Sunday, the Sunday coming, I'm actually planning to attend a church service in the morning time. I think it would be nice to get refreshed to hear someone preaching besides myself. That doesn't mean the service is not going to go on. But service is going to go on Sunday evening. We start 5:30, but we want to start gathering at 5. So the address will be in the details. But I feel like it's good to get with the brethren, and especially if you have a couple places that you will go to get inspired, new, fresh revelation. You hear kind of what the body's going on about, what you're hearing, places that are deep wells. So it's going to be good. I think the kids will like it. They enjoy it. Patty will like it. I'll like it. And we usually feel very refreshed when we go visit one of the churches that we support. So that's good. I've been contemplating for the past couple weeks, when's the next time I actually am going to fast. I haven't done a good fast in a long time. The last time I fasted was right before we were opening. That's in February, opening our church. That was the last time I really did a fast. So I'm gearing up for this because I'm thinking to make it a 21-day fast. And, I'll do it in stages. What I mean by that is, I think the first week will just be a water fast only. Then the last 2 weeks will be, starting at like 12 midnight and closing out the day at 6 p.m. and breaking the fast for the day, and just run it through that way. But we'll see. As I pray about it and I seek out the Lord, I'm going to get the answer. That's always a good thing about asking and inquiring of the Lord what would be good. I did make a post this week about actually finding a videographer, someone basically, it doesn't even have to be a major videographer because we're shooting in a house, but any videographer can actually make footage look good if he's a professional. So that's what we're looking for. We are looking for a videographer to start filming some of the things, that not just setting up a camera can do. Granted, I used to do photography much more, and I did video and, had a media company. But like I said in my post, it's hard to actually be in front of the camera and then actually set up and do controlling the lights and, making sure the shots are lined up right and keep everything in control. When I do the wrap up here, yes, I do it by myself and actually do the editing. And I think I've come to, for the wrap up, this is something that's relatively, I know the setup is very, very simple. 3-point lighting, 50 millimeter lens. That's why it looks so crispy, so clean. And, simple lapel mic. I know the format for what I need to do for that. But so if you are a videographer, somebody that would do it, we're even looking like to start off with doing one service a month to come out and get one of those nice production. It doesn't have to be anything super crazy, but just that it looks nice without just being a standard one shot. We're praying that God will let that grow as time passes on. I think in this era that we're in with media and the internet, that our highway and byways are not only people you talk to, it's also on the streets. And with the spirit of excellence, it's kind of imperative that you do these things and give a good presentation. There's no reason that things should look terrible online. So, yeah, it's going to be a good week this week. And I did a funeral, by the way, for a family friend that I know. I didn't know the person per se all the way, but that was new to me. To actually do a funeral for someone that you don't quite know their situation as in salvation. But thank God for good guidance. I was able to navigate that quite well without dropping the ball, if I would say that. So I'm getting ready to close out. I'm glad we got to have this little chat. That's what I like about the wrap-up. It's relatively quick. We get it in, get it out, bada bing, bada boom, pow, it's out. I just still want to leave you with an encouragement tonight. Encouragement is to not cast your pearls among the swines. This is this encouragement this week. There's going to be a lot of people that like to fight and argue with you about stuff. That's throwing you, and if you decide that you're going to get in there in the mud with these people, it's throwing your pearls among the swines. There's so much different application, and I mean, that's why Jesus was so brilliant. Granted, he's God, right? But so brilliant. When he says things, it's multidimensional. So I can have an application when I'm talking about, fighting with people. We have that application. Don't waste your time with them. Let it go. You don't have to agree. You don't have to sit there and fight. Most people online, what is this, a fly? Stupid fly. most people online, especially Christians, they're fighting about things that don't even deal with salvation, nor has any heavenly value. It's all junk, men junk. Okay, whose doctrine is this? Whose doctrine is that? You know, get a grip. It's almost like we're all infants fighting and fighting over nonsense that none of it even matters, because salvation is the end point. If it doesn't affect your salvation, what are you wasting your time fighting about? And, I partially speak to myself because since I operate in the intellectual space, you make a issue to fight on things that are just to be intellectual. But when you realize in the grand scheme of things, when it deals with salvation, none of that stuff really matters, because there's a lot of people going to hell. Meanwhile, you're sitting there talking about, well, should a woman be a pastor, or should the church be operated this way or that way? Meanwhile, all the people arguing about all this stuff, they have no power to actually do anything to make any changes to anything. That's just the sad reality of it. You guys basically are all people who's sitting in the stands and just rah, 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 shouting and going on, but can't do anything about anything. You have no power to do anything. So that's my encouragement. Don't cast your pearl among the swines. Let the pig stay in the pig pen. And you keep your nice, beautiful clothes and your pearls to yourselves. Well, God bless you. This has been the wrap up. I'll catch you on the another one. Peace.